Assalamu alaikum, dear learners. This is Majarul Islam with you. Today I am going to take a class on how to learn a language, especially any kind of language, how many skills there are used. Today I am going to take that class. Let's start. First, I am going to describe how many skills. That's mean there are 4 skills to learn a language. What are they? Listening, speaking, reading, writing. Now I am going to explain about the different skills to learn a language. Language experts says that to learn a language, listening skills depending on 35% skill. Speaking skill depends 40%. If I calculate the skills equal 75% skill. And a reading skill depend on 16% and writing 9%. If I calculate these skills, we found 25%. Now it's very amazing matter. When we learn our mother tongue Bangla, we use listening skill and speaking skill. That's means since our childhood still now we listen English. No, we listen Bangla every day. And we speak also Bangla. That's mean every day we use 35% skill and 40% skill, and still now since our childhood. But we never use, when we learn English, we never listen, we never speak. That's mean these skills, our percentage to learn English 0. But what do you do to learn English? Especially we read. But when we read, we don't read the topic loudly. As a result, if you don't read the topic loudly, your muscle will not be flexible. That means reading skill depending on to speaking skill. That means reading skills helps to develop your speaking skill. And most of the time we do write. That's when I have experienced to work with my students. Students replied, "Sir, when we are admitted into our school, and that time still now we love to write. But we don't get enough time for listening. We don't get enough time for speaking. Our surrounding people, even our guardian, they don't love to speak with us in English. But most of the guardians are illiterate, exceptional. But those who are literate person, I have observed them, but they don't love to speak with their son and daughter to speak in English. As a result, they don't get opportunity for listening and speaking. As a result, they don't love. They do read and write. That's mean reading and writing. But most of the time, if you don't read any topics loudly, your reading skill will not be developed. And as a result, when we learn English, we use 25% skill. That's mean only 1%, and we always keep 3%. If I calculate the 100% percentage. That's means 75% skill we never used to learn English. This is the main reason. I hope that you have already made understand what I am telling before you. Dear learners, another things, if I explain before you that input means in which way enters in our brain, in our body. That's means by listening and reading. Two skills helps to develop our input device. That's means by using these skills we use input. And output means what we express. Words come out from my body, from my own concept, from my own thinking. It's speaking and writing. As like computer. Computer has main two parts, input and output. If I compare as like learning language skills as like computer skills, the same. When we input something, it's called input device. When we get out from computer, it's called output. The same thing. There are four skills to use. Two different topics, two different skills. If I input listening, if I input reading, that will be very much output for speaking and writing. But if you are unable to speak in English, mind it, you will be left out. Not only our country, but also entire world. So I would like to advise you that please, from today, you should speak something in English loudly. At first, you can make mistake a lot. But mind it, if you make mistake a lot, you will learn more. And it's very clear to you that if you don't make mistake, you will never learn English. And in a brief, if you make mistake, you will learn. You can learn through by making mistakes. So I hope that you have understood my concept and what I have explained before you. I'm going to end my session. For today's session, I would like to invite my videos, and I have uploaded some videos my YouTube channel and my Facebook page, and you will stay and connect my channel, and you will subscribe my YouTube channel, and you will like my Facebook, and you will also share my video to watch other person so that they can watch and they can develop their skills in English. And regularly I will upload my YouTube channel different kinds of video. And no more today. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.